Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me for another Crafts with Katie. Today, we are going to be making a little robot friend. For this project, you will need 2 different size cardboard boxes, scissors, markers, electrical tape, bottle cap, and cardstock paper. If needed, trim your cardboard boxes to the size that you would like your robot to be. Once you have your box for your head and your box for the body, go ahead and cover them up with the electrical tape. Now I'm using whatever I happen to have on hand, which was electrical tape, but there are other options like using silver wrapping paper or silver contact paper. You just want to make sure that the entire box gets covered. Now I'm using an empty Crayola chalk box for the head and an empty macaroni and cheese box for the body, but you can use any size boxes you like. In fact, you can have your head be larger than the body or the body be big and the head be tiny. It's wherever your imagination takes you. For the neck, I'm going to use a bottle cap. I'm going to glue it on top of the body and then attach the head. Next, let's add in some mechanical features. I'm cutting a piece of paper to be roughly the same size as my body, so I know how big I want my drawing to be. Then it's just about using your imagination and putting on some sciencey characteristics. I added a gauge, some buttons, and an on and off lever for my robot. Then, have fun and color it all in. You can make your drawing really detailed or keep it simple with just a few interesting shapes. Once you're done with your drawing, go ahead and cut it out and then glue it onto the body of your robot. Let's make some robot arms. Cut 2 strips from cardstock paper. Mine are about a ½ inch wide and around 6 inches long. Then fold them back and forth to get a zigzag pattern and glue each arm to the side of the robot. For the mouth, I cut a short strip of cardstock paper in white and drew, I guess, robot teeth, and then colored it in, trimmed the edges, and glued it onto the face of the robot. I think this robot may need a hand. So I'm cutting freestyle just some shapes from black cardstock and gluing them to the end of the arms. The brilliant thing about a robot craft is you can make it however you want, with whatever you happen to have on hand. So I'm breaking out my box of googly eyes. Or if you don't have that, you can use things you find around the house, like buttons or bottle caps, or draw eyes on a piece of paper. Let's test out some of the eyes I have here. Interesting. Ooh. Meh. Well, that's pretty cute. Okay, I think we have a winner here. Once you know what eyes you want to use, just go ahead and glue them onto your robot. For a robot antenna, I'm using a paper straw. I'm just going to cut a little piece off and glue it using hot glue to the top of the robot. Then I'm going to take a purple pom-pom that I have left over from another craft and add it just for a little flare on top of my straw. Here's my purple pom-pom. I think our robot might be done. Now all that's left is to have some fun. Beep boop. Well, thank you for crafting with me, and I hope you do share your artwork. Tag Keyport Library and Table Setting is My Life so that we can see what you created. And special thanks to the Friends at Keyport Library for supporting this series. I hope you all tune in next time. Until then.